Yikes. Yikes.
Can do something else! Just God.
To all you haters, is MultiVersus still dead? You guys go in comment sections, y'all be on Twitter saying dead game or Overwatch 2 ended you. That same vocal minority on video saying I want ranked in MultiVersus. Where is ranked in MultiVersus? I need ranked now, bro. And I haven't even seen you touch rank within 48 hours of the mode being in beta and released. I will say I almost quit MultiVersus. I've been covering MultiVersus literally since the game has launched its open beta, but as time went on, the content and the numbers started dwindling. Usually I would keep going if I really enjoy the game, but I will say with MultiVersus, to me, it's kind of on life alert for me as a player. As a content creator's perspective, I want to grow, I want to be bigger, I want to push this as something, but when YouTube says no to a game I'm covering, you either gotta make it work or you gotta move around. Now shout out to content creator Blitz. This dude is an amazing dude, but I want to put a clip from his previous MultiVersus video.
Content made for it while hosting events, so it's not dead. The player count has dropped significantly and there is less hype surrounding the game, which is true. Tons of MultiVersus channels like myself and even Maximilian Dude's videos, who's the biggest fighting game channel on the platform, are not being promoted around YouTube anymore.
Now it could be me, it could be the content I'm putting out, but if it's trash, let me know. I like the criticism, I like to learn from it. That's my big thing here. I want to be better. Now, not to take his clip out of context, but he has talked about the issues more so from a content creator's perspective that I kind of resonate with. And I think even YouTube knows that this game is going back into a deep niche for the only audience of MultiVersus. No, MultiVersus isn't dead. Things are still happening for the game. Fall Showdown is a big tournament for them and the community. But if you're not a competitive player, why would you care about ranked for MultiVersus? MultiVersus also added Silly Queue, which is also stupid fun. By the way, go try it. I'm no longer asking. Then here comes the big question. Why do fighting games fall off like this? MultiVersus being one of the biggest fighting games to ever be put in the limelight. People never seen something like that go from 150k concurrent players to almost 4,000. That's more than 90% of the players quitting your game. But the truth about fighting games is that people look at fighting games, see that they look cool, get cooked, and they leave. As someone who plays more than casually, I can say the skill gap has definitely weeded out most of the casual players. Even with top 3k characters ranked, I was in the top 3k with at least Batman, Velma, Wonder Woman, and Rick at one point. Think about this. On paper, it's top 1% of players, but in reality, with the 20 million people that have played the game once, 1% of its players is 200k. Concurrent week in and week out is roughly 30k players. That's 50% of the top 1% still playing the game. Every online game mode is pure sweat and everybody tries really hard. If you're not a platform lifetimer, you're going to get destroyed every game or barely cheesed and win. I love the game, I love the meta shifts, but just like any game, the skill ceiling elevates and a select amount of people will put some serious time into. People that don't really care about fighting games or don't like the thrill of fighting games, they just play when they can and eventually meet the skill floor and just can't play it no more. They give up and turn it off. And this leads to the big topic, real rap. MultiVersus Season 2 can be the rise of MultiVersus growing even bigger again, or the death of MultiVersus in its timely fashion. But it sucks when I get a poll for the first time ever on this channel with people saying 66% do not care or play or watch MultiVersus. I feel like I'm the last channel to talk about this. I won't go into detail about the roster or any other leaks. It's the only time I will ever mention the leak in MultiVersus in a video. And it's something that has been talked about by everybody for the past 6 months. The information's been out there. Cool, I don't report on leaks. MultiVersus Season 2 gotta start off with some bigger characters. I know it's probably impossible to say, yo, next character should be Ben 10 right now, which would be amazing if they did that. But characters like Raven from Teen Titans, that's the character I'm waiting on the most. If that character ain't fun to me, I'm probably taking a huge break from playing or talking about MultiVersus and just moving on to the next thing I enjoy, you know? I think what would be amazing for Season 2 of MultiVersus is starting off with Scorpion and Sub-Zero. That would be another big character that they should add to Season 2 of MultiVersus. I feel like Warner Bros have some of the best characters, but the roster doesn't reflect some of the best characters. And if I remember, wasn't Gandalf and Harry Potter supposed to be coming to the game? Why are they waiting so long for them two? They should have been in the game along with some of the other character choices. But you can't appeal to everybody. We know this. That is impossible to do with any fighting game roster. It's even impossible to do it with one of the most prestigious one that sold 20 million copies because people don't know what they want, what they like, or they just hate some characters that are DLC in fighting games that come to them. And then I want to talk about MultiVersus Ranked. So I tried MultiVersus Ranked for about a good 2 to 3 hours, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I think the way they're doing Ranked is kind of lame now, especially after the Street Fighter 6 beta. Street Fighter 6 didn't fuck me up. Okay, I'm gonna be real. Street Fighter 6. I need that game. I need that game. First of all, I do not like the idea of like when you first turn on ranked that you're just fighting random people. There's like literally no skill queue or anything like that. If it is, I do apologize. I do not know. It's different when a fighting game is coming out and it has ranked and everybody starts from the bottom and then rises to the top. But this game's been around or in open beta for like 3 to 4 months now. So like fighting somebody that probably got 2,000 hours on the game versus 300 hours of the game. My first match was probably the sweatiest match I played in MultiVersus, and probably since I competed in a tournament for it. Playing ranked has shown me like there's more problems with the game that I just don't really truly mess with some mechanics and stuff like that. And that's just the me thing, okay? That's me disliking it, not y'all having to deal with that. You still like what you're doing, that's fine. But the worst part about ranked was when I played ranked, I beat somebody and they left, right? They didn't play the game, they just turned the game off or whatever. Like, why would you join ranked and then I didn't get anything? After a while, it seemed to start fixing itself. It was like a bug, I guess. That was the worst first impression for my first match ever. Like, I just didn't want to touch MultiVersus or ranked anymore. I do like how there's levels to this, but I just feel like they need to have placement matches in ranked and MultiVersus. The way they're doing it, this system will make even people that want to get competitive feel discouraged by it because they fighting people that are at the top 1% while they just like, oh, I'm actually a bronze player. It's very weird. And my last biggest complaint about MultiVersus, right? And I have to get this off the chest. I have to be brutally honest about this one. Y'all trailers are garbage. How do you have the cinematic trailer and then the Rick trailer is just him going through a portal for 40 seconds or something like that? That's so anticlimactic. It doesn't get you hype or anything like that. The teasers are cool, but the trailers are kind of mid. The reason why, like, and I hate comparing games to Smash Bros. Because you know I love Smash and I don't want to compare them to them. But Smash Bros, when they do it, it's a grand spectacle. It makes you hype to play these characters. MultiVersus, I feel like y'all gotta do harder and do better with these trailers. These little trailers that y'all have, the gameplay trailers for them, are so freaking mid. I do not like them. They don't get me hype. That's why I never upload any reactions to like the gameplay trailers. It's weird to me. And then another complaint I have about the trailers is that y'all release the gameplay trailers in the same hour the character coming out. Which can be cool because now people are like available now. Yeah, I can play them, but like that doesn't build hype. That just makes people see the character and be like, all right, I'll play MultiVersus when I feel like it. I just don't think that's smart in terms of how fighting games work and how people like seeing cool things. Look at Apex, look at Valorant. They do all these hype, amazing trailers, amazing reveals at showcases and stuff like that. You see what I mean? And MultiVersus is just like, okay, character coming this week. Don't say the day of the week, right? I know I'm ranting. I feel like I'm going on a tangent. I don't even want to. There's so many more problems I could go with MultiVersus. It's insane. It's like a lot of stuff I just don't agree with, and I still love the game, but I do know it could be better in the next season, and we can all be happier at the end of the day. That being said, it's your boy Avataryaya. Follow me on Twitter at avataryayaTV_. Remember, you guys are golden, and that is raw. Squalla, peace, and I'm out.
Oh man, I call that a fumble. While we boxing, I'm ready to rumble. I love throwing these hands like I'm Knuckles. Yeah. When it comes to the bars, man, I got it. Y'all niggas got the views, I bought it. I'm a cock in this bitch, you should watch it. Cause these songs hit quick like they Sonic. Got my stride, now your niggas in trouble. Drunk the ball, man, I call that a fumble. While we boxing, I'm ready to rumble. I love throwing these hands like I'm Knuckles.